Hi there and welcome. I'm Rebecca Weaver. I'm going to give you a short little tour to your Math 105 course, a few places that you're going to need to visit whenever you are working through this course. So let's start. You're going to work in XYZ, that's your homework tool. Here's our course ID right here. Now this homework tool is free for the first 10 days to 2 weeks. You can, if you know you're going to be in the class, you can go ahead and purchase it. If you're kind of testing the waters a little bit, maybe you might want to just do the free access for the first little while. Then they'll make you pay or they'll block you out of it. So you will have to end up paying anyway. Proctoring, I'm going to be utilizing RPN. That's Remote Proctoring Now. UAA Distance Services handles all that for me. And they'll take care of all the proctoring for my exams. I just give them the due dates and stuff. If you have any issues, contact. I have a link there and an email in different locations all throughout the course and in your syllabus. You will need a webcam, a microphone, and a reliable internet, of course. And RPN doesn't work with Chromebooks. So if you have a Chromebook or if you have any questions about RPN, just contact the KPC IT, and I've provided links in both the syllabus and Blackboard for you there. Your Zoom sessions, now we're going to have open office sessions. This is just like I'm sitting in my office. I'm going to be on the computer from 10 to 11 a.m. on Tuesdays. I'll just be there solid, sitting there waiting on anyone to show up. And I can have several people there at once. You can ask me to work problems and I'll do that for you. And the class Zoom sessions are really nice. If you have some questions about the content or problems, you can say I'd like a class Zoom session and I can just post that we're going to have a meeting. You'll see me post those announcements and send you emails about class Zooms. Please be sure to email me when you're having questions, and I love to do these class Zooms, so I'll be excited for you to contact me and tell me that you want to do a class Zoom. Private Zooms are more like an office visit. There, if you want to talk about like your grades or if you want to go over a test or something of that sort. Now, I'm available for all of these Zoom sessions, nights, weekends, and weekdays. You tell me what works for your schedule, and then I'll pick a time that works for mine from the times that you've given to me. There's our first meeting link for the Open Office Zoom. Then I'm going to go ahead and hold a class Zoom meeting this first week as well. So you'll see from 10 to 11 on Tuesday, I'll have an Open Office Zoom. And then from 12 to 1, we're going to have just a class Zoom. Now, I will stay at this meeting from 12 to 1, but if students drop off and I don't have anyone, say after 12:30 or something, then I will go ahead and drop out myself. So that's in the class meeting. If I don't have someone there, I will drop out because no one's there to ask a question. Then I can go ahead and drop out too. Contact instructor, there's my cell phone, call or text if you need something. The syllabus, you'll want to be sure, print that, download it. We'll go through the syllabus right now. Okay, here's our syllabus. Here's our general information. This first information is if we're going to go on campus. I'm not going to be on campus, but if you are, you'll want to be sure and read what those requirements are to go on campus. There's my email. That's the best way to contact me. We have a description of the course. Once again, I have your XYZ course ID number. You're not required to have a textbook that's printed. You can use the ebook that comes along with the course. If you have any questions, there are free ebooks if you want to use alternative ebooks as well, but there's one in XYZ if you want that. Graphing calculator that doesn't have symbolic manipulation or internet capabilities is required. You can't use one of your iPad or phone. You can't use any of those kind of calculator apps or whatever. You can't use anything like that with the internet to take your exams. You can use them on homework, but then that doesn't really prepare you for the exam. So it's best to go ahead and get your own calculator. KPC Library has a few calculators available for checkout. You might want to contact them if you're needing a calculator. Let's see. We've gone through a little bit of the RPN. There's a message feature in XYZ. You can use that feature when you have questions about problems, and I'll answer through there. You can earn 5-point bonus on a test by checking in with me 1 to 7 days prior to your exam, and just tell me how it's going, what your questions, concerns, about the content that we're going over is. You will have exams, you will have homework. The exams and the homework are located in XYZ. There's some information there about your proctored exams. I'm really flexible with due dates. Read through this late work policy and you will see how to extend any due dates that you need. All the tests and homework are available and you can submit those early. So if you want to get this course done in half the time, you sure are welcome to do that. Grading scale, you see it runs on that 10%. And then we have 60% of your grade is from exams, 2% for the syllabus quiz, so that's a nice free little couple of points if you want. 36% is homework, 2% for your introduction. And then at the very end of this, we have all of our different class atmosphere and safety, and those some of that doesn't really apply since it has to do with lockdowns and being on campus. And then any information that you might need about discrimination or Title IX, just different links and who to contact and some emergency contacts for being on campus. So the disability support services, I have links and phone numbers and names for all of those that you might need, and a few links for additional math help. Here's your assignment schedule, gives you all your due dates, all your test dates. This is the important page. Probably would want to be sure that you have printed this last page off so that you'll know when everything is due. All right, so let's go back into our Blackboard course. All right, we're back. Let's click the start here. This is where I intend for you to go through and read through everything. Make sure you're prepared for the class. I don't want to read all of this for you. You can go through and read all of that. Be sure and introduce yourself in the discussion board. That is a button that's over here to your left. There's your discussion board. You'll want to go through there. Here's our Zoom meeting link. And after you get done reading the syllabus and reading the start here and doing that, you can take your start here quiz. And be sure and print your syllabus. You can use that as you take it. Here are, let me go back all the way, make sure we go through all of the start here stuff. Just more information, links for your proctored exam. There's your proctored exam link. Information on how to use the discussion board, how to post a picture, and then you'll be ready to start. You'll do your introduction and your start here quiz. You'll see my videos are located in Blackboard and they're also located in XYZ, but you will see some extra videos here that I have available for you. So the section 8.1, you can watch these videos on linear inequalities. Section 8.2, you'll watch those videos and then you'll go and try to do the homework. That's kind of how I intend for you the course to run. This is your XYZ homework link, and in this link, you can use this link or you can just type XYZ homework in your URL, which is what I usually have done, but you can see you can get there from this. When you get to your XYZ homework, it should look something like this, and you will see all of your different homeworks that are due throughout the whole semester. There they are listed off. They're all due on Sunday at midnight, and your tests are due Wednesday at midnight. You can't take your test. If you click in here and try to take it, it will ask you for a password. That's because you have to go through RPN. So you'll have to go through Blackboard in order to take your tests. Now, when you scroll all the way down, you will see some students need some review on Chapter 5, the exponents and polynomials. I left this section in here in case you want to review Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 easily. Here's the link to your ebook. You'll just click that and it'll take you wherever it is you want to go in there. Chapter 8, you can click this tab and there's your chapter objectives. And then here's my video that I've created. You'll click that and it'll take you to YouTube. And then it will start talking about, there you go, it starts talking about my interval notation and linear inequalities. Then when you're ready to take the homework, you'll just click here and start your question 1. And it takes a little bit of time getting used to how to use some of the buttons and the tools. That first learning curve is a little difficult at first, but you'll get used to it. That's usually the um, what takes the longest when you first get started. You're trying to learn the math and you're trying to learn how to use these different tools. So I totally understand that. If you fall a little behind at first, I understand that you'll catch up. 8.1, number 15, I have a solution video there if you have trouble with that question. And then this is your publisher's video. And if you want to watch him work through the problems, that'd be great. If you need some extra help, just let me know. If you want to watch another video, instead of you going to, say, Khan Academy, I can point you at exactly the right section that you need to go to do the work. You can go and look for it yourself, or you could say, hey, could you give me the Khan Academy video for this as well? Because sometimes we all need just a different perspective. You know, just my perspective or the textbook author's perspective on how to solve these problems may not be enough for you. And I have no problem helping you find another location to figure out how to work these problems. All right, so that really about does it. I think you're ready to get started. You can just get in there and read through everything, and if you have any questions, be sure and email me, and I'm here for you to help and help you pass the class so that you can pass your next class. That's the goal. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'm excited for this semester. Bye now.